Welcome back to Dr. Fitness Show on 550 KFYI. I'm Lance, your Dr. Fitness, former Mr. America, Mr. Universe twice from the 1980s, National Fitness Hall of Fame inductee 2019, and here for you guys every Saturday for an hour, 10 to 11 o'clock to get boomers fit. And with that, I'm inviting a very special guest. She's in our generation, Paola Tulliani Zen, and she's running for governor of the great state of Arizona. And Paula, I heard your commercials a few weeks ago, and I said, "Who's Paula?" I go, "Whoa, her story's really interesting." And I hear you're from Chicago, and that makes me like you even more. Then I hear about your tax plan for seniors, and I'm going, "Man, I like this lady." Welcome to the show, Paula.
Well, thank you, Lance. Thank you for inviting me.
Inflation's a big thing. And we know that Phoenix is rated number 1 in the country. And when you mentioned this tax break for seniors, I said, she's got my ear. Because I've been saying this all these years. We pay a high property tax, okay, food tax, you name it. Could you share with my listeners more about your tax plan?
Well, I believe during these inflationary times, we need to do something. And there are things we can do in Arizona. And as governor, I'm going to push this with legislation. There has to be a deduction or a removal of some taxes. One is a property tax for seniors. Another area is the food tax. Another one is state tax. The other could be a gas tax.
Bingo.
You know what? The rising costs are just incredible, and obviously can't keep up. They're on a fixed income. But also for all Arizonans, if there's a way we can cut taxes instead of increasing taxes, we need to look at this. And I believe our government throughout our country, but even in Arizona, there's inefficiencies. When there's inefficiencies,
I totally agree.
There's mismanagement, there's fraud. We've got to take the time, the first 3 months, and do some serious audits. I start with education. I start with a few departments that I'm aware of already. And put more money back in the people's pocket. And instead of keep taking it, the more money we collect, the more we spend. It's like for example, if you're collecting for marijuana tax, lottery tax, wherever we're collecting, where's it going? Why do we need to keep increasing our people's taxes, especially the seniors? They're on fixed income. They have paid their real estate taxes all their life. Right?
This past year, I started collecting my Social Security. And I go, this is great. Now I can take and stack this money away, okay, for a rainy day or when I decide to really fully retire. And all that money I'm now getting that I worked so hard all those years to pay into the system is now being sucked up, okay, by increased amount that I have to pay out just for normal things. All
exactly. Gone. Yes. But Lance, that's why we need a business governor. It's affecting, inflation is going to affect everything. Think about it. We remember, Lance, I don't know if you were in Arizona when we had the crash of home building. RTC got all those homes. They sold them like for 20 cents on a dollar.
I was here. I remember that completely.
1988, we had one in 70s. We recovered quickly. 88 took a long time. Then we have it 207, 208 with Obama. We have these blocks of homes being bought with out-of-the-country organizations, and they're causing this inflation as well. Because now people, even to go rent, they're paying $800, $1,000 more for an apartment.
Yeah, I think Chandler went up last year 68% as far as rents are number 1 in the country. It's terrible.
Yeah, we got to look at what's causing the inflation as well. First of all, we do not sell our land to out-of-the-country investors. We should not be doing that. You can't go to Mexico and buy land there. Okay, you can lease it. We're selling our Arizona land, and we don't have that much to give away that's good land. We have 48% or more that the federal owns, okay? We need to get some of that back. But the inflation is caused, we got to look at, as Kamala Harris would say, the root cause. The root cause is many things. Our workforce, not having them in the processing of food is a problem because there we're going to have an increase in food. When you don't have the manpower, our workforce has shifted. We're buying everything online. Some of those people went to work for Amazon or even bigger fulfillment companies. They're working driving trucks like UPS when they can make $40 an hour or more. So we have shifted our workforce. So now we need to recognize who do we bring into our country. We did that in 1950 and 60. We brought Italians in. They built Chicago. They built New York. They built all the major cities. We built the sewers. Now, where's our workforce? You know, we have all this illegal immigration. How is that being handled? You know, I understand from the sheriff, maybe I'm going off in a different direction, but part of it is causing the inflation, a big part. Our food is rising. Yeah, and we're taking your Social Security, and everything else has gone up. It's not worth anything. You're right.
Okay, so let me ask, are they going to have debates before the primary?
Well, they have. You know what? They had debates. I was on 6 of them. You know what? GOP has canceled 4 or 5. I'm on
You're
one
kidding me.
this coming month that they had no control of. But what the problem is, I was in one, and you know, people said I mopped the floor. I'm right on point on issues, and you have Carrie Lake fighting with Karen, and in fact, Carrie Lake wanted to speak with me. She had to speak with me for what? Then I've got Karen wanting to hug me. Oh, you were great. Come to the debate. So, yeah, you know what? They fought on the debate and bickered back and forth, and no issues or solutions were discussed from either one of them.
Yeah, why I didn't know that there were debates going on. How can I,
right.
I mean, can you watch this on TV? No, not that I'm aware of.
Hey, you know what? The GOP has control over this. There's one candidate that they want there, and that's a puppet. Okay, I don't care if Trump endorsed her. Trump has been backstabbed by many people. He didn't do his research early on. He never met me. You need a business person in there. You need someone. You know what? I'm in your generation, maybe a little further. But we have experienced things in life. And if you've managed a business and you started, I'm not talking getting a corporate person from business because they can go to a college education and be placed in there and they do a piece of it. A person that has started ground up and has struggled.
Real quick, because we're going to run out of time, Paula.
Yes.
Have you talked to somebody at the radio station here to carry one of those debates?
Did I speak to someone there?
Yeah, to carry the debate on the radio.
Did I speak to? No, I didn't speak to.
Okay, we need to do something about this to get them to carry the debate. Okay, while the debate's going on, have it live on the radio so people can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a great way to go. Let me see what I can do. I'm not gonna,
but Lance, they're dismissing me. The 6 is in. They're telling people who to vote for.
Well,
they need to get someone who knows what the heck to do in there and save what we can save for our Arizona. And there are many things we can do.
So we need to get more people to hear your message, though. Okay, for them to hear you talking against them, what they've got to say, your ideas versus their ideas. And the only way to do that is so people can actually hear you besides commercials.
Right.
We need to get that debate some way so people can hear it live going on and they can tune in. I'd be very interested. Okay, I've got to let you go. We're running out of time, all right? We got to do this again.
I'm sorry
Okay, I'd really like to get in the length with you over this topic because I think your message is fabulous. And again, you perked my ears up when you talked about these tax breaks, property taxes, because I pay thousands and thousands a year in property taxes. I want to just throw up. Exactly. And of course, we got gasoline prices, all that stuff. But we need to get your debate live somehow. Let me see if I can do something about that. Okay, and we're going to let you go. Okay, Paula? Have a great weekend.
Lance. And talk with you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's Paola Tulliani Zen, and she's running for governor. We need to get these debates live, guys. Okay, so we can hear it on KFYI. I don't think they have to ask anybody's permission to cover it. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Anyhow, you listen to Dr. Fitness Show on 550 KFYI. I'm Lance Dreher, Dr. Fitness. Have a great weekend. Have a great